Hello folks, Zex here again for another entry of my 13 Slays of Halloween. This one today I'll be looking at Monkey Shines by George A. Romero. It was very hard to choose which particular one of his I was going to go for. I mean, Toby Hooper, I already like, okay, I got to do this one, and okay, I already did this one, but alright, I'll throw that one in. Where George A. Romero is like very hard for me because I've seen most of his stuff, and it's like, okay, do I just review something, or do I just go for something I haven't seen of his? Like, it was between this movie and The Dark Half, and since I already have a ton of Stephen King movies on my list this year, I was like, nope, I don't want to do that. And speaking of that, I'll talk a little more about it later. Something that I'm changing a little bit for the end tomorrow's entry, but or should I later today. But this movie I want to choose because it basically touches a subject that I am very keenly aware on, which is monkeys are man's natural enemy. They really are. Monkeys are. I mean, look at Planet of the Apes. Damn dirty apes. Look at King Kong. Look at Beast Wars. Horrible, horrible, manipulative apes coercing innocent people to do their dirty work. And then there's Monkey Shines, where an ape, or should I say a monkey, goes killer because it has a crush on its owner and will do anything to help its owner out. See, now this is why. I mean, this movie just proves these things. These all the things I mentioned just prove that monkeys are not God's gift. They are evil creatures that will turn on you the moment they have a chance to. They're not innocent creatures. Not Tyrannosaurus Rex, very innocent creature. A dragon, very innocent creature. But a monkey, an ape, no. Horrible creature. Awful creatures. I can't trust them. Just can't trust those apes. I can't ever trust Lord Simeon. I mean, freaking hell, the guy who runs this site. Freaking damn dirty ape who runs this site. He's very untrustworthy and loves to rub that fact in my face. Ugh. I don't care if he sees this video. He knows I don't like him. Because he's an ape. But anyway, at this movie. This is a very different movie than I'm used to seeing George A. Romero. I mean, this movie kind of reminded me of last year's entry of Deadly Friend, which is a little bit of the same premise, but not so much. But there's something feels off about this movie. I mean, there's parts of it that I like, but there's other parts that's like, okay, what was the point of that? Why is that in there? Why? But the funny thing about this movie was I didn't realize it, but I was watching it and I was like, wait, isn't that Stephen Root? What's the guy from Office Space doing here? I mean, sure, he appeared in most everything in the 90s and now, but I mean, it was like, this is the late 80s. I was like, it's the first movie I ever saw him was in RoboCop 3. What the hell is he doing in this movie? And then they got Stanley Tucci in this movie. Like, god damn it. Flashbacks of Transformers, Ages of Extinction. Transformers 5. I'm getting flashbacks of Transformers 5, Roy. Rage! Rage! Oh, God. Damn it, that movie. Why the fuck did I have to see that movie? Okay, I'm going off topic. But anyway, yeah. I don't know where these two actors are in this movie. Must be their first movies ever, right? Because, of course, it's a horror movie. Of course, this is their first movie. But, yeah, you have them and two leads I never heard of, so but they're alright. They're good. But, yeah, this movie does remind me a lot of Deadly Friend, and that just, the ending just is out of nowhere. It doesn't fit the rest of the movie a little bit. I mean, basically, spoiler alert, the monkey dies, but somehow, when he's getting surgery, the monkey somehow appears and tries to kill people. What the fuck? And then basically the movie ends on an actual good note. And usually when a George A. Romero movie ends, like, well, see, everybody's dead. it's usually bad for the protagonist, but this one, the protagonist and his love interests are alive, so I guess this is the first happy ending I've seen him do since Land of the Dead. I mean, that's the only other movie I remember where everybody had a happy ending. The zombies and the humans. Okay, not all the humans, just the bad humans that deserve to die. Got the end they deserve. While the humans who should have lived. But this movie wasn't bad, but there was something off. I could see why it's just forgotten a little more. I mean, this movie's alright, but it's a good one and done movie to watch. I mean, it's interesting to watch, interesting to see all the how this monkey goes to start killing people and how it does its little antics. Uh, and some of the people do deserve it. Although there's one guy who really gets it, who really deserved it because he was trying to kill the other person, and basically the monkey just turns it and uses it against him. So you have that, but this was all right. I mean, it's just a change of pace than the usual stuff I'm used to seeing. Speaking of change of pace, that's coming up soon. More on that later. But this movie was all right. This was a fun movie to watch. I mean, it's a good waste of time. It's just something to watch, but nothing I'll probably watch again. It's just something I'd say, oh yeah, Killer Monkey movie. Yeah, there's that. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I recommend it just for if you have something to do. It's on television, just watch and just enjoy. It's not one of Romero's best, but it's still fun. So yeah, Next Century tomorrow, or should I say later today, will not be it because unfortunately I couldn't see it. Sorry about that. It's more a double-edged thing because basically I was just like, okay. After I saw the manga, I was like, wait, that's two Stephen King movies I've seen back to back. I don't want to see a third one. Oh God, this one's a Stephen King movie. So yeah, I decided to change it, and instead, I'm going with something I saw yesterday. Actually, with my friend Jordan. I saw a movie with him yesterday. He bought, and he was like, "Have you ever seen this movie?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Let's watch it." And so we did. And it's called Magic. I never heard of this movie before. It starred Anthony Hopkins, Anne Margaret, and Burgess Meredith. I will talk about it in my next century, but yeah, instead of it, we get Magic. And I'll see you then for our next century. Toodles.